new direction, but I didn't know where. And I'd heard about the ICDH course, and I'd heard that a lot of people who'd gone on it had then found a direction to go in. So I was hopeful that would happen to me.
In order for the work of the health trainers and health champions to be really effective, what we need are communities that are well resourced and have the ability to support that work. Now, that doesn't just happen. What's needed usually to really maximise the impact and the success of that community capacity building, if you like, is often training at that real grassroots level. One example of that is the Introduction to Community Development and Health course, which is a training programme that's been running in Sheffield since 1997. And in fact, at the time of filming, we've just had our 1,000th learner registered on the programme. Now, that's an example of a course that's delivered within the communities that we're developing this work. It's delivered to people that are ready or wanting to get involved in that community.
I lived around in my area all my life, but some people have moved in and they've got so many different feelings, and it opened my eyes to how people felt, because you're not going to get that in streets, but being in that group provoked that kind of conversation.
As a refugee, you don't know what to do, who to talk to. Now, I can go into the community out there and make a project, and then we excel.
One of the reasons it's so successful is because it's delivered by people that have been through the course themselves and can empathise, therefore, with the people coming on the course. The benefit then is that coming out of the other side, people are far more aware of the community within which they live. They're more aware of their own health in its broadest sense, and the health of the family and the friends and the community. But what's really important is they come out with an awareness of what they can do to change that for the better. So it's that shift in being prepared and having the confidence to bring about change yourself.
Since I've completed the course, with the help of other people, we've started up a local community group, which is the first one in High Green. And we've started a free children's drama group for the ages of 6 to 16. We've also organised fun days in the area, Easter fetes. We've got plans for senior citizens events. Every person can make a difference.
The ICDH has been a turning point for me, and it's given me a focus and a starting point to move on from.
Every single thing that I'm learning, I'm applying back into my life and my the work that I'm doing.
People are going on to do volunteering, they're going on to get paid jobs, they're going on to new careers, new education paths. You know, and the ICDH course in Sheffield provides a perfect opportunity for people to do that.
We've got quite a lot of work around food, nutrition, cook and eat classes, people skilling up and training up. Some of it accredited, some of it more informal, and that's made a big difference to people.
Health champions often are given training and then become health trainers, and then can train other people themselves. So I think the service not only benefits the patients and the clients that they see, but also help develop the person as an individual as well.
I was a health champion before I became a health trainer. One of the benefits of becoming a health champion is being able to access the different training, to be able to work with people and to engage with people in terms of telling them what Donor Wellbeing was about.
When I became a health champion, it led me in the right direction for training, volunteering, and I've started holding my head up high now. I'm not walking around thinking that it was all my fault, right, why I was abused. I've been able to do mental health first aid, I've been able to do counselling courses, and we've now got a mental health group running from that course as well, and I help other people to support them 24 hours a day if they need it. I'm there. They've got my number, and that's through support from the Sheffield Wellbeing Consortium for Health Champions, through Altogether Better, through a great doctor. The Prime Minister walked through the door and there he was. He spoke to our group first and shook his hands, and then he walked off. And I was like, whoa, hold on a minute. I've come all this way and I've not spoke to the Prime Minister. So then it was like a comedy show. I was walking around trying to get him, and then finally I noticed which door he was heading for, so I waited by that door and grabbed him just as he was leaving and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Prime Minister, I'd like to tell you my journey on how I've got to here today." And he stood there for 10 minutes, listened to my journey, and afterwards he shook my hand. He said, "Keep up the brilliant work. You've done an amazing job to get here today. In a day's voluntary work, I take twice as much back from everybody else what they give me." So it's amazing. I love it.